Hey everyone, today we're going to be talking about a fault code that can be a bit of a head-scratcher. P0999, high value of shift solenoid control circuit. This code can be caused by a few different things, so we're going to go over the most common causes and how to diagnose them. We'll also talk about how to fix the problem so you can get your car back on the road. So, if you're having trouble with your transmission and you're seeing the P0999 code, be sure to check out this video. The P0999 code is a diagnostic trouble code, DTC, that indicates a problem with the gearshift solenoid control circuit. This code is typically found in automatic transmission vehicles. The P0999 code means that the powertrain control module, PCM, has detected a high voltage in the gearshift solenoid control circuit. This could be caused by a number of factors, including a faulty solenoid, a wiring problem, or a problem with the PCM itself. There are a number of potential causes of the P0999 code. These include a faulty gearshift solenoid, a wiring problem in the gearshift solenoid control circuit, a problem with the PCM, low transmission fluid level, dirty transmission fluid, a problem with the transmission range sensor. The symptoms of the P0999 code can vary depending on the underlying cause. However, some common symptoms include: the transmission may not shift properly. The transmission may slip or hesitate when shifting. The check engine light may be illuminated. The vehicle may experience reduced fuel economy. The first step in fixing the P0999 code is to diagnose the underlying cause. This can be done by a qualified mechanic using a diagnostic scan tool. Once the cause of the code has been identified, the mechanic can then repair or replace the faulty component. In some cases, the P0999 code may be caused by a simple problem, such as a low transmission fluid level. In these cases, simply adding transmission fluid may resolve the issue. However, if the code is caused by a more serious problem, such as a faulty solenoid or a wiring problem, then more extensive repairs may be necessary. If you are experiencing the symptoms of the P0999 code, it is important to have your vehicle inspected by a qualified mechanic as soon as possible. This will help to ensure that the problem is diagnosed and repaired correctly, and that your vehicle is safe to drive. The first step in diagnosing the P0999 code is to retrieve the code from the vehicle's computer using an OBD2 scanner. Once the code is retrieved, the mechanic will need to consult a repair manual to determine the specific diagnostic steps for that particular vehicle. These steps may include checking the wiring and connectors for the shift solenoids, testing the solenoids themselves, and checking the transmission fluid level and condition. The severity of the P0999 code can vary depending on the vehicle and the specific symptoms that are present. In some cases, the code may only cause minor shifting problems, while in other cases it may cause the transmission to completely fail. If you are experiencing any shifting problems, it is important to have the code diagnosed and repaired as soon as possible to avoid further damage to the transmission. The repairs that can fix the P0999 code will vary depending on the underlying cause of the code. In some cases, the problem may be as simple as a loose or corroded connector. In other cases, the shift solenoids themselves may need to be replaced. In rare cases, the transmission control module, TCM, may need to be replaced. Here are some additional comments to consider regarding the P0999 code. The P0999 code is a generic code, which means that it can be set by any vehicle manufacturer. The specific diagnostic steps and repair procedures for the P0999 code will vary depending on the vehicle. It is important to have the code diagnosed and repaired by a qualified mechanic to avoid further damage to the transmission. I hope this information is helpful. Please let me know if you have any other questions.